Yo, what up, guys? We back. Season 13, week number 4, going up against Florida State. They 1-0. 85 overall, 84 offense, 86 defense. Impact player is going to be Shakur Matthews. Linebacker had 2 pick-6 last week. Yeah, let's get into it. Nothing really to go over. Let's wear all black. Or we can do like this. And then we can do this. And then we can do the black with the if that could have been black and white, that would have been cool. Or can you do black? Oh, yeah, you can. Yeah, let's do the black and white. Yeah, that's clean. I love, like, when teams have a lot of jerseys, you can mix and match and make your own stuff. Yeah, this is clean. Let's go. After looking like Oreos, man.
We know the way to San Jose, heart of the Silicon Valley and home to the San Jose State Spartans. And anticipation has been high all week for this one. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the San Jose State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's
go see if Hill can get another one.
We'll kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the San Jose State Spartans offense takes the field to start this game off. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
They almost got a first down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be 3rd down. They'll try to power their way ahead. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
I've never done one of these
really
jailbreak plays. Let's see.
You're putting it on your offensive line on 3rd down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run
not
the ball,
bad.
pick up the first. You're around
9 yards.
All things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
Set up for 2nd and short after that completion. From the gun, running back on the move. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. The Spartans are moving quickly down the field. Looking to go up top on 1st down.
Beautiful throw. Good job, Francisco.
Carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. It's one thing to get that huge play. Now you got to cash it in with 6. 1st and 10 from the 24. These two conferences largely share the same geographic footprint, and the ACC loves it when they can take down a team from the SEC.
And we see these two conferences play each other oftentimes early in the season, late in the season. David, think about Clemson, South Carolina, Florida State. These players have a lot of familiarity with one another.
And this already matters so much to these kids because they grew up in the same area a lot of times.
Good job, Sam.
But how about in the past, too? When your elite, undefeated league champion gets left out of the playoff for an SEC team, a little more fuel for the fire.
Good job, Rose. Clean pocket. Good job, O-line.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive. cap it off with a touchdown.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. And the returner will be brought down. The Seminoles offense has the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football.
Oh my God.
Good blocking up front. Great job following it. He's got
55.
6 to the 18.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense.
Man, he freaking starting now. What the heck?
That kind of success on first
Whole
down
front seven. Well, whole front
your
5.
entire playbook moving forward.
On second down, wants to
Byard. Oh, he
unloads
broke
to
it.
the right. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup.
Can't do nothing about that. He
The
breaks
Noles
it.
want to move quickly. The give to the single back. Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
Hit.
And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. The Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
Whoa.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. And that ball is picked off.
Good job, Alex. Had to bench you last game. Taught you a lesson, I hope.
That's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Just gets it to the 28. Pickup
That's
of
terrible
one.
blocking.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Blasted as he
Now we
lets it
got
go.
hit. Pick
And it's
6.
picked off. And they capitalize not only on the
Got
pick,
hit, and the
but
dude
the
on front
great
is nowhere to
return
be
give the
found.
offense tremendous field position. The Seminoles will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop him again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting
Good
in my
job.
quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have
At
to
an
throw it
angle,
right, but if
this
it's
is
not
the ones
open,
they miss.
Throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
Let's go.
It is no good. After
That's
that
the
miss,
ones they
a
miss.
7-point game, guys. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
Okay, not sure
And
what
the
that
Spartans will
was.
send out the punt unit. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Offense set on first down. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Looking to scramble.
Get him.
He's going to take off. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. This offense has a second down play. From the gun. Give on the inside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield.
Wow.
They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He leaves it with his back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Nice run there on first down. You know, this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. So they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get lathered up.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Peace. Good execution.
Catches that, okay.
And they've got it at the 33. Going up top on first down. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. That's the end of the quarter. San Jose State is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. The back goes in motion. He'll start this drive firing. Unloads to the wideout.
Good catch.
Flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. He's looking to throw it. Takes a hit as he fires. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming.
That's me, Mayweather. Come on.
To do if they want to convert this one.
Draw Lutman.
They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Spartans look to keep this drive humming. Comes out throwing on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. And the ball is picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And what a play and what a return as he takes it all the way back inside the 10. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry.
And it wouldn't let me click on to the dude there.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. First down for this offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. He's got it on the right. And he's brought down after a huge completion. One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10. Throws for the end zone. And he's got
There we go. Way to respond, Roof.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Quickly complete. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. The Seminoles moving quickly to the line. Nothing too surprising about seeing the Seminoles being productive in the passing game.
Man, we can think back, Reese, to so many great offenses for Florida State, whether it's Charlie Ward or Chris Winkie, whoever it is, the trigger man being really good is the start of a great Florida State team.
2nd and 10 after the previous play. He's looking to throw. Fires to the
How did he catch that?
He almost picked up the first down.
How did he catch that?
But he'll be just a little bit short. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And the Seminoles get enough.
Somebody got to get back there.
Clock now inside 4 minutes as we're getting later in the first half. Wide receiver now comes in motion. To the ground with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Wow, what a big play. But how about the hit stick tackle right there? That's one this offense is going to remember.
On 2nd down, looking again to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to run.
He just took off like that.
And he's brought down after a nice
Come on, D-line.
This is why everybody grows up and
Selling me right now.
Offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick him up and put him down. And I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping him.
They'll try to pop the draw.
He breaks out of that.
And
Matt getting hit.
Down,
He's not fumbling, though.
On that tackle. And the Noles will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The negative play leaves him with 2nd and 12. He'll do it himself.
Good job.
Nowhere to run on that one.
Good job, Taylor.
4 on the carry.
Well, they were trying to set up the option, but the quarterback had no chance. Did you see the defensive tackle penetrate? What a great first step. He shot right through the offensive line and got the TFL.
Trying to get to him. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, it has gone final in that top 25 matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. Arkansas State looked like a program ready to take the next step after a big road win today. This was a complete team effort from the Red Wolves. Offense, defense, and special teams doing its part. Impressive, to say the least. Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out again today, guys, with another ranked team going down.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Hand off from the shotgun. Tackled at the 29. Let's give him 5 on that one.
This is an offense that really sees their identity as being able to run the football. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Just working and poking and finding his way up to the 36. It's a 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Got him looking run. He wants to throw.
And Minahan wide open.
And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. Touchdown, Spartans. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this run. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. He's looking to throw. Oh, he makes the catch. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Pulls it in. It's sharp. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw.
That was just a wide open. Coco cannot guard this 19 dude, bro. I don't know what's going on. How did this man go from being locked up last week, getting 4 picks in a game, to not being able to guard this dude?
17-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Feeling some heat.
Go Alex again.
And he's into the end zone.
Alright, that's it, Alex. That is it. I'm tired of seeing you get beat every freaking game, man. I'm tired of it. I'd rather see the freshman play. Put more fit in there.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement. And listen,
yeah, bro, the man cannot. I don't know what's going on with the man.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for some running room.
Man play good sometimes, but then he just get beat a lot of times. And he drops stuff. Come on, cuz.
After misfiring, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Gonna try to get it himself.
Jaro.
Finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run too, and he's got a first down. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Throwing right.
The pass. John Lutman, take off on him.
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, San Jose State.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
He thought about bringing that out.
All right, let's see what the freshmen do. More fit. Or more fit, whatever his name is.
There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time.
Is that Coco?
Back it up here.
Well, and it's
all
amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise.
I can't pause it. Last year I had to deal with it. This year I don't have to. Coco, you going to the slot.
Dude, once you get settled and you realize what's going on now, I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right?
I built this program to be in a winning program. I will not accept mediocrity.
We got a
I,
timeout here.
you don't want to play? Bet. I will find you
points
somewhere to
board
sit on the
before break.
bench.
They'll throw it on first down. That one falls out of bounds, incomplete.
You know, as an offense, you just don't get that many great opportunities in games to hit these type of big-time plays. When plays like that present themselves and receive...
Trying to get behind the defense.
Who the hell is he throwing it to?
And just not enough field to hold that one. It's
Oh,
incomplete.
it's almost
Just
halftime,
enough
so he's
time
trying
get
to
off one final play
hurry
of
up
the
and get it
half.
off something quick. That makes sense.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Getting some heat.
Sack.
The defense wraps up
Is that
the
Saucer?
first half
Yes, it
by
is.
taking
Good
it to
job,
the
Saucer.
quarterback and getting the sack.
I call timeout for y'all. Go ahead, get another play in. I want to
First of the
pick
half as they'll make some adjustments. Should be
or
time
another
for just
sack.
one more play here in the half, so they'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
There we go.
Fires and picked off.
Put Coco in the slot. There you go.
And that's how we'll close out the first half. We played 2 quarters here.
Because if you would have let him catch that, he sure was going to the bench.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in San Jose than you have? A captivating game.
Y'all see what I did last game? I put receivers in at corners. I'm not playing no games with these corners back this year.
But it doesn't take a genius to figure out these two passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working. And I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime.
Good
Didn't
tackle.
find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Those 2 first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the third quarter.
And this
A
is
hit.
an offense that prides themselves on
What a
taking
nice
care of the
fumble.
football and then having explosive plays. You know they're playing angry right now.
I got
They're
some
mad.
freshmen,
They know
dog.
they're
They
the reason why
hungry.
they're down in this game, so I expect them to come out here, lighten it up here if the first
Same
round.
play. There we go. There we go.
The defense snatches it, and they're trying to flip
Who
the
forced
field.
that?
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after it got popped out.
Coco. Okay, Coco playing way better in the slot. There we go. Boom. Punch that thing out of there.
And now
That's what I'm
this
talking about,
offense will
Coco.
take
That's what I
the
want to
first
see
down.
from you.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Time to take a shot. And he makes
Good
the grab
catch.
and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. Down to the 18-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air.
Oh my God, he
Chuck
almost
that
picked
one
that.
away and saved the down. Nobody was able to get open. And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. Wants to go up top. Looking to the end zone.
Too far.
Can't make the grab as he was going
Too
for 6
far.
right there.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling the rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes.
Dan the man, right up the middle, baby. Let's go.
End zone. Touchdown, San Jose State. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving
4 people around. He's fitting in the right spot. That's a great throw, bro.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice
Hit.
job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right here.
Yeah, just running out of opportunities. You give opportunities away like this, you're trailing. Every possession is going to be important from here on in.
Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
Good job, Coco.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Sharp. And the
Alright,
defense
that's a linebacker.
just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more
Can't do nothing about that. That's a linebacker.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Fires to the tight end.
Linebacker.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Seminoles are moving quickly down the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Try to his stick
They
is
make the
switched.
tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands.
I'm actually going to decline that because we did get a sack.
That last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play.
Put the freshmen out there. They hungry. More fit. And he gone. 98 speed, I think it said.
He's at the 10.
Ooh, almost.
He'll go out of bounds, but he gets
There we
the
go.
ball back, takes it the other way, and he has created a great sudden change opportunity. And the offense suddenly, with an opportunity it couldn't have expected, with a 1st and goal after the pick. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Well, after talking to him this week, I know this guy was excited to build off the momentum from
Look,
last
me
week.
running
He scored 2
behind
touchdowns.
me.
You could just see him here close to the end zone. He's trying to snip his way.
Gyro.
And the stomping has commenced. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No.
So Matthews could wrap up.
Especially in this game, if you're going to win in David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Pushes the pile for a couple of yards down at the 12.
2 yards out of that.
3rd and long coming up here.
Take that.
From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight
I
end.
put you outside. You still get beat. Come on, Ryland.
Off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets
Would
the
have
first
shifted
down
you
before
out
he
there.
steps out of bounds. The Noles come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the tailback.
Good little cutback.
After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. He'll try it again.
Play.
Smashes through the tackle. That run epitomizes a veteran
Yeah, get him out of there.
senior who knows how to find space. Now on 1st down from the 30. The RPO fired complete to the left. They get him down after he makes the catch.
Taylor.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. That's caught. It's Sharp. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line.
Who got beat on that one? I don't know. I don't know. 2 people was there. I don't know who man that was.
The secondary walks up on the line showing press coverage. A 1st down run in the red zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
Abdominal tear. Well, he's gone.
2nd and goal for the offense. He's looking to throw.
Job name.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. 3rd and goal coming up here.
I'd like to see a little more creativity here with respect to the route running and play calling to help get these receivers open. Right now in that last play, they didn't do anything to work away from the defenders.
Hit.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Between the uprights, it's good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Wisconsin dug down deep and found a way to secure a coveted road win. And who knows how the pundits will view this one, but I tell you this, it's showbiz trying to explain a bad loss. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings, and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Good job, Francisco. Touch.
Here comes the offense on 1st down.
I think Minahan got press pro or whatever that badge is called.
Lost one deep down the right side.
Good catch.
Caught inside the 30. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. He's got him in the flat. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
Blocks the wrong person.
Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. Gets it out quickly.
The armor.
They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Quarterback keeps it. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll try to pound their way in. Touchdown!
Good job, Sam.
And the pummeling has started. Man, did he show some hops for that one.
Some serious vertical right there. I tell you what, everybody in front of you, hey, I'll go by air if I need to. Good job getting in the air, getting a touchdown.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game.
All right, we've got 4th quarter.
Kickoff team lining up to send this one away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. 1st down to start the drive after the break. He wastes no time.
Oh, he went the other way on me. Good stuff.
Quickly to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. He's going to pass on 2nd down. Fires downfield. He's got an open man.
Okay, that's freshman.
Nice pitch and catch there. And
I give a freshman a little slack.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down.
He straight up dropped that.
Right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Let's see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 48. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air.
Sack. Oh, that's Hickson. Okay, good job, Bryce.
And this offense has just struggled. They haven't done anything right, and they got to.
Bryce came from that middle.
They got to find something in this next quarter to hang their hat on, something to leave with some positive vibes.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Darnold.
Good hit.
Oh, he loses the ball after the huge gain.
Good hit, Feister.
Fumble and the defense got it. And he's brought
Coco, you just got saved, dog, because I was trying to pause it and I was trying to take you out.
That's a big mistake, and listen, I'm still going to force feed my playmakers. If I'm not
Oh, that was Wicks that came and hit him. Good job, Wicks.
It's okay. It's a little bit of a mistake. We're still going to find ways
Boom.
to get you the rock. You're too important to this team not to give you the football.
Job.
Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving.
Let's see if we get a play action. I hit Dan over the middle.
And now they are really ratcheting up the pressure.
Dan the
What, this
man.
offense doesn't have to change it.
And he reels it in inside the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big
Preston Manahan should get off of this.
That last play has this defense on its heels. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 21.
Got him. Dot. Good catch.
San Jose State. And the punishment has been extended. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense
Hit him.
something about it.
Good job.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. He'll come out throwing on 1st down.
Good hit.
And here's
Good job, Laybourne.
behind the line.
Oh my gosh, if this is NFL, that's a touchdown.
Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have 2 hands on the football. Did a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Man, knocked him out. I tried to anyway.
And now the offense will come onto the field again. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
Good job, Tim.
Pulled down after picking up 5 to the 6-yard line.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
He bullies
Good
his
play.
way all the way down to the
Hey, watching that man, damn, bro, chill.
Great job there by the defense.
Why
because they
y'all
were
watching
able to
that
get
man
sacked
so
right away. There's
much?
a ton of coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up.
Good job, Lutman.
San Jose State, and the beatdown has ensued. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. And he makes the extra point. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Probably not returning that one.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the 8 ball. I mean, this offense has to do something, put it together. You got a deficit, Palmer. You need some mojo. Something needs to go your way.
At this point of the game, they've got to score touchdowns every time they have possession.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Darnold. Plenty of room on that play.
There's Coco once again. Okay,
It's a nice
Coco,
job running
get
the route
out.
there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he
Good
made his
bullocks
break,
in
he
there.
didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Trying to find his man on 1st down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is
Wow.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily
Wow.
could have ended
Ow,
up in the
wow.
hands of the defense. You have got to do a better
Gave
job.
Bryce a sack for that, though. And a forced fumble.
Now they'll run the draw. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the 1st down. The Seminoles getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Pocket
Sack, Bryce.
Quarterback
3rd sack of the day. Good job.
down he goes at the 22. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw.
Ooh, Morphet. Good job. Good coverage.
On 3rd down.
But you got to pick that.
At this point of the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
And I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the 4th quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you've got to be way more aggressive.
To the air on first down.
Got him, Dan the man.
Fly down the middle. And he hauls it in inside the 30. Touchdown, Spartan. And the route is on. They've built a little cushion and now closer to getting a victory here in week 4.
And with that touchdown, man, you're getting excited. As a fan base, you're about to go to 3-0. Like, a lot of things could go wrong to start a season. Everything gone right. That's a great sign for this squad. They got it rolling. Can they keep that
beautiful
momentum,
ball?
Keep climbing up the rankings, and who knows what happens at the end of the year.
PAT unit on the field. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Looking to go up top on first down.
More fed. That's how you play it, bro. Alex would have got dusted on that.
Not only on defense, but a great field position for the 0 and the 37. On first down, here comes this offense. Quarterback reacting to what
open
the D is
again.
showing. They're bringing heat.
Oh, they're kind of guarded
And
that
the
time.
defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on second
So
down.
Armor would have get all that back, pretty much.
Really nice play call there on second and long by the offensive coordinator. He was able to get a lot of that yardage back by running the football, and now, of course, it sets up a...
Going for it all.
Got him.
Touchdown.
Job Mayweather.
And the stomping has commenced. Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pickup. Fires a bullet out.
Job Matthews.
He couldn't quite get loose on that return.
Linebacker.
He made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
Going up and getting it.
But this is just the
Like
type of
to see
field
that.
position this offense wants. Going up top on first down.
It's a good throw. Oh my gosh. Beautiful pass. I dropped it right in the bucket.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Florida Atlantic has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe there in Boca Raton. They're up by 9 over the Pandas.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He's got the tight end.
Talker.
We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day.
Tough catch.
Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He wants to throw here on second down.
Ooh.
So close to paying off the
Matthews.
tip. Really had it in his hands.
Almost had another
It'll be
one.
third and short from their own
Oh, come on.
33. On the run, fires.
Good pass.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He was off
Good
to the
pass.
races and maybe another step or two,
That
and he
was a
would have
hell of a
scored, but they
pass.
get him at the 21-yard line. The aerial assault continues, using the quick game.
Picking on
He might be
Matthews.
known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight
I'm
end.
riling over there
Going
now.
to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone.
Oh my gosh, Matthews getting picked on.
He's got it and still on his feet. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Here's the snap, looking to throw.
Let's go. Get it. Let's go. Is that Nang? Heck yeah. Good job, Nang.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job.
Oh, that didn't look like a fumble. That did not look like a fumble. Hurry up, hike it, 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 hike it.
These home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited.
Fumble now. Hee hee. Thank you.
Nice lead. This offense is
Yeah, they've been the more physical team all game long. So let's just run the ball. Let's just ice this football game.
Never seen no many fumbles. Hey man, we physical out here.
Fires left. Wide open downfield. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
Very physical.
From the 48. He's looking to throw it. He'll off one deep down the left side. And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, San Jose State. And the pummeling has started. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And the extra point was good to finish things off.
Quarterback can't hang on to the ball.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Oh, let's go. Vereen. Man, tipped it to himself and picked it. Good job, Vereen.
Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22.
nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one.
It looked crazy on that, but it looked like he tipped it to himself.
First down here for the offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass.
Money, that's a perfect pass.
Touchdown, San Jose State.
Dan the man.
They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And
You get a fumble on kickoff. Get the 100 points.
He'll return it. Nice job by the kickoff team.
Good hit.
Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive. Pass on the way.
Good job, Matthews.
Looking for more room. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. A first down for the offense.
All right, let's put him on a drag.
Checking the play.
Put him on the corner.
Comes out throwing on first down.
Perfect. Dan the man.
Him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Line gets set. First down. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip.
Started going outside. He went inside this time. Hurry up and hide it. Come on, get another play off. Thank you. Thank you. Ah.
It's complete to the left. At the 40, there he goes. And they fight him to the bitter end, all the way down to putting some more numbers in the stat column they'll come up a little short.
56 points in the fourth quarter
Guys, this
is
a
crazy.
Really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day.
Let's see. Rolf.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer,
120 or 723 yards, 69%. He had 12 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Rushing, Tam had 10 rushes, 55 yards, a touchdown. Rolf, 37 yards, 2 touchdowns. Armour had 27 yards. Receiving, Dan the Man, 6 catches, 205 yards, 4 touchdowns. Dennis Manningham, 208 yards, 3 touchdowns. The man got goal takeoff. That's why he be getting open off the line. And he got platinum double dip. Nice. Lutman, 114 yards, 2 touchdowns. Mayweather, 134 yards, 3 touchdowns. Blocking, 1 sack by Robbins, which he actually had the most pancakes this game. Good stuff, Robbins. Defensively, oh my gosh, 15 tackles for Wicks, 15 tackles for Josh, 14 tackles for Rylan, 11 tackles for Coco, 10 tackles for Matthew. That's a lot of tackles. Bryce Hickson had 3 sacks, Nang 2.5, Laybourne had 1, Saucer had 1, and then Byard had half. Larry Morfett, 2 picks. Shakir Matthews, 2 picks. And I mean, got platinum house call and Robert as a sophomore. That is crazy. Vereen came in when Matthews got tired and got a pick. Lawrence had a pick. Coco had a pick. Alex had a pick, and then just stopped playing the game. I don't know what happened to him. Forced fumbles, 2 by Nang, 1 by Laybourne, 1 by Hickson, 1 by Coco, 1 by Wicks. 6 forced fumbles is absolutely insane. No touchdowns. Alright, that's it. No kick returns this game. They had pretty good special teams. They did not punt once, I don't believe. Yeah, they did not punt at all. It was either a turnover or a touchdown. Alrighty. I think this is the first time we led over 100 yards rushing in a game, so good stuff. Motec is not advanced yet, so next week, let's see, who do we have? We got another bye week. Okay. Works out perfect. And then we go into conference play. Play Florida, Auburn, Georgia, Nebraska. It's a good stretch right here. All ranked teams. Good stretch. And we're playing at Florida. Auburn and Georgia's coming home again. The conference games, I can't change whether it's home or away. So this is how it was set. But going down to Florida, and they're ranked 5, that's going to be a tough one. And then Auburn and Georgia. Auburn was good last year. I don't know if they're the same team or not. Georgia looks like they're maybe back, but we'll see. And then at Nebraska. And then we play at Motec to end it off. And depending on how the conference shakes up, that could be another game where that determines who go. I don't know. Last year that was pretty fun to be a part of. That game came down to who would play in the conference championship, so that was pretty dope. But if we look, I don't think nobody has played any games in conference play just yet. Nope, nobody has played in conference. Okay. Alright guys, that's gonna end this one, man. We played good today. We did not play great. Once we subbed out them corners, I feel like we played a lot better. They started going to the tight end. They didn't go to their receivers as much once we made that switch, which is pretty okay. Pass rush was getting there, forcing fumbles. So good stuff. But alright, y'all. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.